Good morning. Good morning. Need some coffee. Let's have some coffee. I already made my coffee. I'm gonna grab a few So just so you know, the coffee tastes. I'm gonna taste it in a second, but there you go. The coffee pot was burning a little bit, so I had a little bit of it. Hi guys, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Friday. Cheers. I am in my room because boyfriends that are all here, so a little different. Wait 1 second, guys. I'll be right there. I don't know about you guys, but do you get paranoid with like gas and stuff? This is the opposite of the shirt from yesterday. Two things we could do a little try on of t-shirts today. What do you guys think? We have this one. We have caffeine thing. I'm gonna put a different shirt on as another thing. I'm over in my kitchen because I was asleep over last night and I got my daughter, my niece, and my boyfriend's daughter. So we're here. And we're eating. This one's not. This one's not working so great. I don't know, but it's okay. Hi, welcome. So, showcase Comedy Club, and I'm excited. I also got this message in the Dedrick phone, and they're telling me about being a guest next week. They're in town from New York, and he said he's not sure of his schedule. So thank you. So hopefully maybe he said I definitely will if you can. Can't hear anything? Can't hear me? I just do you not hear me at all? Do you hear me? Yes or no? I just turned the music off for a second. I turned the music off, so should be able to hear me. But I did also have, I just tested it and I could hear myself. What about now? Can you hear me now with the music? Because the music was not going. I recorded it. When I played with it. Oh. You hear me now, please? Can you hear me better? Alright, I can lower it.
I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
Great Friday with coffee. The last Friday. July will be over. I love this notification. I got a message right now.
Here we go.
I was using this because I don't want to be too loud with the girls, and I recorded it before, so good. Hold on, guys, I'm ready. Alright, can you guys hear me now better? Okay, it should be better now. I just thought because it was going to be so soft that I would not, but does that sound better? Music volume would be good if you're speaking at normal volume, but because we're speaking your own music, I'll hear voiceover. Sorry. Does this sound better? I wear my cross every day. I'm sorry, John. All right, so let me know if you can hear it better now. I think you should be able to because it took the other mic out. But let me know. Let me know. Much clearer? Okay. I was thinking that maybe because I was going to be whispering more, they wouldn't pick me up. But that was my stupidity, because I should just know that this. I don't know. I don't know. When I replayed another one of them, I was down to like the other one. No, it's okay. Either way, this is much clearer, so it's good. Okay, it's Friday. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't like this one. I have another one. I guess you see how on the screen. You could be able to hear me. It's okay. Stretching. Ouch. Good evening. I love the song. This is Tube Step, and I put my on. Yeah. How did I sleep? Good. I slept good for the most part. I'm gonna sing. That's alright, I'll figure out this. I feel bad I didn't see his messages. I'm sorry. My boyfriend was messaging me about the sound and I didn't see it because I had it on my bed. Okay, so we are at, let me see if I can find my brush show. I'm at St. Mark's today. So, okay. Let's see, because it should be following me. See, here it is. It's following me. You're following me. I get it. Not orange. You can only show. And see how bad it is? It's like, I'm just watching that. I guess I could buy a green top. Or this top. Whichever top. Okay. So I have to move. Right, I'm gonna put my green top on. Where have I white top? Decisions in the morning. Or what top to wear in your room screen. Which top? It's Friday. I am celebrating by having my coffee. We're going to stretch. And I have a show tonight at St. Mark's. Very excited about it. Let's see if I can share. I can definitely share my show tonight about St. Mark's. Camera is very annoying. I moved it off of the I moved it off the AI thing. I'm gonna have you guys look at right here. This is what I'm doing. Oops, I just took the music out, but that's okay. Window capture. All right, so this is where I'm performing tonight. If you're in the city, hello, old school dude. That's a really cool username, old school dude. Old school dude is your
Yes, no. Here we go. This is my, that's where I'm performing tonight. It's at St. Mark's. So you could see lineup, Michelle Trina. There it is. And it's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. Oh, I have it on here. All right, there we go. Here it is. Macy Satara, she's a regular there. I'm going to ask them about hosting. I do have a new camera setup. I'm using Streamlabs. I'm going to change out of my PJs. And we're going to talk about some jokes. I worked on a whole new minute yesterday. I'm going to try it tonight. It's a new minute. I listened to Cam Patterson's first appearance in Kill Tommy, and he does a whole bit about roaches. That's his whole, like, he has jokes within it, but like he does the whole bit is about one thing. So I want to talk to you guys about that. That's what I'm going to do for single mom stuff. Stay right here. Stay right here. I feel bad because there is so much fucking crackles in my house. It's like creak, 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 creak. Sorry, I fixed. You liked the old camera? Well, listen, we gotta start bringing up new stuff because we have interviews coming up next week. We have interviews on. Let's see, Karen says something. Oh, hi. The roaches was okay, but it was Inner that made him. No, yes, I know. But so here's the thing. Also, on Cam Patterson's first interview, he got 3 spots. So listening to the whole, they really liked his jokes though too. Like, I thought it was funny, but yeah, I didn't think it was like, oh my god. But he kept coming on. So watching his first appearance was very informative because he was himself. It was funny. But then he did the interview. He was himself. It was funny. Brad Van says on the interview, I've seen you. He's seen him before. And he got 3 spots immediately off of that first performance. Like, what a win. Right, when we had Vic on earlier this week, he had said, I follow Cam Patterson. And you can hear, on here. So that was just like a successful interview. I was like, well, I want, like, everybody should, like, that would be the goal for anybody, right? To have, like, walking away from that opportunity with 3 spots. Now, he wasn't a golden ticket winner. I haven't watched continuous more of his appearances, but like he ended up being on Saturday Night Live, like all this stuff, right? And at the time, he's only been Good Morning Manicusa, Good Morning Leslie, The Time, Good Morning Disney Daddy, Good Morning Vic, Good Morning Everybody, Charlie, Steven, Sarah. He at the time, like in other words, like, yeah, you don't have to be a golden ticket winner to be a winner. Like you don't. Like, look what happened to him. He came on a couple more times. But he got 3 spots out of that piece, like it it's just like you can't control what they're going to think about your Cheers from Texas, Mario. You can't control what they're going to do or say, but you can control everything else, right? What you say, your jokes. So I did a new so yesterday I was just looking at my boyfriend's love notes to me. I didn't turn it off. You can't see it when I put it up to the brightness. Alright, there you go. Anyway. So I just thought it was just like practicing. I started practicing the interview questions again in case I do get picked, but I think too, like I was like, I think too hard about it. Like, what's so funny? What's so funny about me for them to be like, oh, wow. But then I was just like, why don't I just, like, he just was himself. I do think, like, there is something comical that people do. Like, he's from the hood, and he was a former gangster. Like, it's like, I'm like, well, I can't be like, everyone automatically will find something like that funny, I guess. But then I was like, no, not necessarily. So you just have to find, like, tap into, you just gotta be who you are, but also, like, know what the, like, this audience, like, what are they going to find funny about me? What are my hobbies? I don't even have a hobby. This is my hobby. This is my work is my hobby. And I don't want to call it a hobby. It's what I fucking do every day. But, like, if I had to choose a hobby, like, I don't have a hobby. That's one thing I'm just like, I don't know. But I'm going to say, I guess I'm going to say, doing my live streams, drinking coffee, running away from myself. I keep saying running away from myself. It's not true. Just running, so I don't. Running in any kind of movement helps me, like, stay in a healthier mind state. But I guess running is a hobby. That's not a fun hobby. Biting off the voices in my head. No. Anyway, but he said in his interview, nothing. I don't have any. This is what I do, right? Like, he said that. If you guys haven't watched it, you should watch it. His first interview live stream in the morning. Oh, right. Okay. Live stream in the morning at Jumping Jacks. Once you get 100 likes. Yes, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Yes. Duh. And I... God, I have an implant in my ears. You just give me my answers. I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's exactly it. You just write it down so I don't forget it. Live stream in the morning and Jumping Jacks once you get to 100. Yeah, that's a good... But I was going to say live stream, but then I didn't think to say... I actually did think to say the Jumping Jacks, but then I was like, I don't know. Will they not care? That the interview, yes. Did he do that in his first interview, though? Because I didn't hear that in his first interview. Honestly, I missed it. Because everyone talks about The Rock's interview. Live stream. Yeah, I feel like that's perfect, right? Like, right there. I feel... like I said, I'm still very shocked at how many comedians would be like, no, I'm not going to try for it. But then again, I guess last year I was the same way. I just wasn't, again, I'm like still shocked at myself. Why would you not do that? Like, I wouldn't want, like, do I talk about divorce diaries? Like, I started this show after my divorce and to get seen on stage, or... How'd the oil change go? Fine. I was in and out. The oil change went good, so my oil's changed. That's it. I don't know what I was talking about with that. But was I was I supposed to, do I talk about, I want to say I have another fun fact is I created a comedy show based off my divorce, or no? But then it's like, but that's what I've done the last 10 years. I could say that and say I like, how long have you been doing stand-up? Well, on and off for 10 years. But the last year I've been, I really should say 9, because it's not 10 yet, and I don't want to push it. But really focused in on it the last year. I mean, I can say that, because that's Good Morning, No Fucks Given. I haven't talked about this. John has prefaced me with my interview many times. I mean, we talked about G-Pal when he got on Kill Tony, and how he moving to Austin really gave more opportunities to get spots. Right? And then he's just been doing it. I feel like some of these people that I'm meeting, they're just doing it. I'm like, wow, I do feel a little behind with certain things, because I stopped going to these mics and these. Thank you so much, Infernal, for subscribing. Appreciate you. I stopped going to my Bone Structure is fantastic. Thank you. I sometimes don't get that response. Okay, so I should talk about it. Oh, that's my ice machine. Shit. Okay. Yes, and you took it as far as you could go, and it opened up a lot of doors for you, and then now your daughter's older, and you can dial it, and you're consistent every day for just over a year. Yes. Yeah, exactly. I think that's a good point. But I have to start going over my interview stuff again, because I want to make sure that I am very prepared. Even though there's a small chance, you have to be prepared. Good morning, Hunter Gatherer. Don't make it out to me what it is. Just show it me. Yeah, no, absolutely. You know what's funny is I feel a little bit freer now about, like, just doing whatever. Like, I'm not pressuring in my head to be like, I have to do Divorce Diaries. I was like, actually, Good Morning, Okie Grower, I could just do my live stream as a show now. And then part of me was like, wait a minute, that means I'll never do Divorce Diaries again? And that's not true. I will. Because I do think it's a kitschy show for something like Vegas or Reno, where people are going to have divorce parties, or interviews are something that actually matters. You can have a bad minute and still finish the interview. Good morning, good looking. How are you doing this beautiful Friday? Good. Yeah, I want to crush the interview too. Yeah. When they say something interesting about you, I don't know. Like, for me, my interesting thing is like that I'm a mom, and that like, besides the light, like, what's another fun fact about myself? John's gonna kill me for saying this, but do I say the lottery ticket thing? Because that's something weird that's happened, but I can't talk about. And you know what they like and don't like, so don't end any question on a topic and talk about them like your next answer. No. Interviews. Sorry. No, the live stream, I know that, but if they ask me any other additional facts, talk about your show, tell people I'm an alien, well, my forehead. And you know what they like and don't like, so don't end any question on topic. Yeah, that's true. Well, screw it. Okay. Don't talk about Divorce Diaries too much. What's another fun fact? No, of course not. No. Well, we're shifting from that. It's not my whole gimmick. Really, when I was doing Divorce Diaries, it's about like finding love again, you know, or finding self-love, really. So you say you're on good terms now. You go into the live stream combo. Yeah. Segue into the live stream, and now I also feel like I don't want to do. I'm not good at clowning people. I don't want to. Was her whole gimmick. To be very honest with you guys, if you really look at some of the stuff with Divorce Diaries, it's really about me with love. It's not even about the divorce. But stick to your strengths. Yeah, like I'm not good at roasting. Of course I'm going to try to get Uncle Tony. He's coming to Madison Square Garden. I'm very excited. Dedrick told me that, Dedrick responded to my messages about next week. Michael Backins, whoever you are, Venmo. Michael wrote, would you rather have someone clear your Amazon wish list, send you money directly, neither or both? Who the fuck would say that? First of all, I ain't sending you nothing in return, and I'm not saying that to be negative, but you sent me a DM. Listen, if you love the show, send whatever you want. We appreciate anything, or don't send anything at all. But if you love this show and you like watching it, much appreciated. So we appreciate everything that you come in and you watch. So I want to read you what Dedrick said, but I think, so John said to me, okay, segueing into the live streams, talking about, I was thinking about like being a gym mom, but then I'm like, no, my daughter doesn't really want me to talk about her either. But it's like, I came from a big Italian family, and what else? Like, I have a younger boyfriend. I don't know, like, I don't know. I don't like roasting. Yeah, I actually think the show is inspirational for people. Like, it's just like a great opportunity. I do feel like the teaching kids with special needs, like teaching kids theater, as much as like teaching is hard, the hardest part is dealing with like the surrounding circumstances when you're teaching kids and switching classrooms every period, and like just being stressed out. And I think one of the things is I used comedy in my classroom for my kids. Yeah. You don't talk about mom stuff unless you want to talk about your daughter. I know. I definitely think I can touch upon it because it is part of me. Like I'm going to start with it. Oh, okay. That's a good point. Yeah, that's right. You said the cheese grater. I was a cheese grater on Beauty and the Beast. I mean, do I talk about like, yes, I am. I'm not trying to it's just a pivot to expand everything I am. So it's like organically just Michelle Trina. Okay, so we're going to put this in big capital letters. Always end on stuff you want to talk about next. So just so you guys know, this week is all prep for if I get picked for the show, in addition to running my stand-up. Happy Friday. By the way, John, our daughter's sneakers are the same, and it's so cute because they're outside of my door, and it's like Grace's and Gabby's. It's so cute. Oh my God, Okie Grower has I don't know though if I want. There's a movie I was in when I was like 20. I don't know about that one. Yeah, be quick to transition from the Divorce Diaries. I can also say, like, I use Divorce Diaries to get stage opportunities, because that's the truth. And I could pivot it towards the comedy stuff. You know, I've a theater degree, I'm an actor, but I've always gotten distracted by life circumstances and fallen back on teaching, which is okay. But I have I just love performing. Is my my goal in the next 5 years is performing and doing stand up full time. That's it. Y'all are missing the whole point. But, good morning, Rosie. He wants me to bring up the movie where I'm making out with the guy, and it's like I don't take anything off, but like it's a makeout scene. Okay. Good morning, Rosie. Which is the truth. Which is the truth. When I went to Austin, I had all these written out again. Yeah, only talk. This is a good point, guys. We're gonna pin your comment, John, because it's actually what Kill Tony is about. I think teaching can be talked about. I don't. Child support, is that what you think I'm living off of? Oh my god. I think for me, when I'm thinking, why I'm thinking it might not. Why I'm thinking is it's not as simple as like, what if my answers? What if I do the wrong answer? I have a. I think the live stream is a big part of it. I think but me doing like live streams, or everybody hit that like button, and thank you so much for joining us today. Happy Friday. We're talking about signing up for Kill Tony next week, interviews that we have next week. We might get Dedrick Flynn on here. I don't know. I might have to go to him in the city because he said maybe I don't know the details. I said, hi Dedrick, circling back, if there's anyone I can interview up next week while you're in town for New York City. And he said, maybe, I just don't know the details, info of what I may have do yet, my daring. Oh. I said, no worries, keep me posted. I'll reach back out on Monday. I'm aiming to do the sign up both days, and I may be at the stand on Wednesday. However, I thought he was at the stand on Wednesday. He's not. Wednesday I'll be in Denver, and Thursday we have a show at City Winery. So that means the band is playing at City Winery, and Thursday, hang on, I'm going to get to what you guys are writing in the chat. So he's probably performing there too. And I know City Winery from there. So I could go into the city and interview him before the show. So I wrote, yes. And you wrote, yes. If you think Wednesday and Thursday you can hop on it virtually to do it, let me know. If not, I can meet you. I could do it at City Winery. He is the best. I think he's doing it from his laptop though, so it's a little easier. But he is. In child support, it is so free. So teaching shouldn't be talked about, not answered without jokes. You can't have a wrong answer as long as you just transition immediately to the points you want to hit on. That's a very good point. So this is like a study guide for Kill Tony. Actually, I will say John's very good at this. He is good at a lot of things. By the way, the pictures you sent are okay. Dedrick recognized you in Austin. You took his advice from Osha with someone from Mortuary to go into the dojo, just hang out. That worked for you. No, get back to work. I'm sorry. No. Yes, he's working very hard. Do what you need to do. I'm not going to sabotage myself. Don't worry. I got it. I got you. Don't worry. I'm not going to sabotage myself. I promise you. I'm not. My boyfriend sent me pictures of his clean bathroom, and it turned me on very much, by the way. Hanging out with exes. I don't have any exes at the dojo. Ask John. I am a very loyal, respectful woman to him. I don't have any exes that are comedians, first of all. And okay, so hold on, where did I just put that? I want to put this, what he wrote in there. He's multitasking, so let's put this in here. So yeah, you have it's a very good blueprint for everything that you should have for Kill Tony. Like, you shouldn't have any issues with it. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm trying to see if I have to refresh the chat. I feel like I don't know what happened to the chat box. Why it's not showing. I think it has to go here. Does it go here? I think I don't know why the chat box is not showing up, but that's okay. Let's see if it works better that way. So yeah, only talk about things that you really want to bring up and transition to. So, child support only interviews so freaking out. What did you? I'm confused. You can't have a wrong answer as long as you just transition immediately to the points you want to hit on. Okay, she does. Okay, this is a very good point. He's saying, Dedrick recognized you in Austin. The Drop app says I like my Prime Remuneration. That I took his advice from an earlier show about someone from North Jersey going to the dojo and just hanging out, and that worked for me. Talking about the comedy scene is important. I've asked before, what am I trying to get from YouTube to grow my show? To grow the show? Like, I always wanted to have a television show that I was starring in, and I've said if no one's coming to me, I'm going to create it here. So to grow the show, make it a very popular live stream show that people are coming in and being entertained. Funny, motivating, that's it. To grow my show and expand my audience. Okay, so Dedrick wrote about, so I'm thinking maybe I could try to go into the city. I could also interview you before or after City Winery, if that's easier. And this show, this isn't called Divorce Diaries. My channel has changed to Michelle Trainos, so, but Divorce Diaries, it's the story of Divorce Diaries is about me. It's not just about divorce, so it doesn't matter. It could be called something else, but I still have Divorce Diaries. This isn't a show, a live stream series. That's what I want to do with it. I want to grow my audience on here and grow my show. This is a show. To me, this is a show. But when I first started, I was trying still am, every single platform to get what, let's see, sorry about that. How do I get out of here? Darn it, okay. I do look at this as a show, but that's okay, I have to. Stretching, coffee, having interviews, that's a show, isn't it? What do you guys think it is? The live stream series. So it's the show, you're watching it, right? This is where we're at. Content. I had a meeting with Rashid from Out of Pocket Comedy, and he also sold the HGTV show, Roast My Rental. And he said that those kinds of platforms are looking for creators. That's what's selling, and they're not even looking for show ideas. They're looking for creators to build show ideas around. Wouldn't that be cool if the show I'm building here through live streams helps connect with more opportunities through platforms and networks and all of that stuff. So, with that said, okay. So, the interview portion of Kill Tony have to continue to go over and make sure that we know what we're saying, what we're doing, and that we are prepared. It's a live stream, different time every day. It's Just coffee rant with some occasional stretches. Still show. We have real topics on here. I disagree with that, but that's all right. Real topics. What's a real topic, by the way? It's all subjective shit. All right. So anyway, the thing I would like to do is do some live streams from the stage and have people, like you saw on Monday, people were doing high kicks. Right? I was trying to get them to do high kicks at least. Oh, my Lord, that hurts. Also, it's kind of cheap. It will definitely work. What's cheap? What did I miss? A training fitness show? Ow, I just cracked my foot. Oh, I loved this. Wait, John, what? No, get back to her if you need to. I don't want to make your day harder. Also, it's kind of cheap, but will definitely work. You can talk. Hi, Kesev. You can talk about how you were taking any gig for a while, purposely trying to go around the country with multiple cities, you became a change strategy, doing local shows. I think that's exactly what I was doing, so that would make sense. But do you see how, like, I do need that, like, focusing on what I should, like, because that's the truth. This is definitely the truth about how that was what I was doing up until even 2 weeks ago when I got stuck in the airport. And I was like, remember we were talking, John, about, like, how much money I need to make, how much money I should be getting if I'm going to be traveling, at least $1,000 a day. But when I had to pay for 2 different fucking flights and all these Ubers, in that one day I almost lost $1,000, and that was the money we had said we should be making a day. So when I got home, thankfully I did get reimbursed from one of the flights. I'm waiting on the other reimbursement. They said it's coming. It just said my bank hasn't processed yet. But I'm saying, like, I could have lost that much money in whatever I made out the window. Right. But so like now when traveling is really a different look, and it's not, right. Which hurts my heart because I have thought, like, traveling with my show has made me stand out with other comics because I'm hustling. But at the end of the day, what's going to make me stand out is if I'm funny, the funniest one on stage. I think that's also in my head lately. Is like, am I that? Even still, probably not worth it yet because you have to spend so much time selling tickets. That is what's killing me, and it's making me not enjoy the process. But it's like, not that sorry, no, let me say that again. It's not that it's making me not enjoy the process. It's not a fun part of the process. Not that everything has to be fun, but I spend so much time on trying to get people to the show that's time I could be spending on getting on my jokes. Right. You're not ready yet. And I also feel like recognizing that is like one step closer. Yesterday, I worked a whole new minute just on being a mom. And I'm going to try it out tonight. It's a new 1 minute piece that I want to see what happens with it tonight. Look at Matt Rife. He didn't do that, and he took off faster than any comic did. By changing his strategy, working hard each day, close to him on pounding social media. Then the shows book themselves. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like the time will come. I agree with you. Don't forget to hit the like button. We get 100 jumping jacks at 100 likes, and right now we're at 43. We can definitely get there. The shows will book themselves. Do you feel like, here, I'll do a little poll, guys. Do you believe in trusting the process? I don't disagree with that, but that's okay. I have no choice. I disagree with that too. I don't know why I can't do it, but it's okay. Yeah, he's been doing comedy for a really long time, Matt Rife, and he was also on Wild 'N Out. Like, he's put in hours. He's put in hours. Okay, so let's shine. Let's see. I'm trying to do a poll for you guys, but not seeming to work. Here we go. Start a poll. Do you believe in Yeah, I think, well, listen, it's all subjective, so everybody can have their opinion, but at the end of the day, I've got to do what I have to do. It's not working with the poll thing. Shit, it's annoying. Start poll. There we go. Okay. So, do you believe in trusting the process? Sometimes it's hard for me to do that. Sometimes it is. What is it? Sometimes it's hard for me to trust the process. I'm not going to lie. I get very overwhelmed with the process, but it's important. Yesterday, I feel like the mindset was definitely, like, majority of the day, is that not a cool? Wait, is that sarcastic? Oh, I was just thinking of a way. All right, well, give me some poll ideas. Sometimes people don't feel like they're. All right, I'll change it. Are you talking? We can put a Matt Rife poll in there too if you want. She can definitely trust her process. You have to know and understand the process to trust it. Of course, I know the process. But sometimes I am impatient. That's why I'm putting it in there. Sometimes I'm impatient and I want to force the process. And that's why I think with Divorce Diaries, I push myself to start getting out there and getting spots. Let's make our own avenue. That third door idea, right? And I think that's why I'm not as further ahead as I can be. Although I've had some great opportunities. My comedy is not as strong, or I haven't reached my strongest potential yet. I think you always will have more room to grow, but I haven't reached really potential where I am so ready for these audiences like Madison Square Garden and like that because of practicing my craft and getting better and writing and rehearsing it. So like tonight is a speakeasy. It's a 10:30 show. If she's dialed in, let's see. I trust the process. She's dialed in. Right, it's only showing me the top chat. You have to know she can definitely trust her process now, if she's dialed in. And doing what she needs to every day. Part of the process is not if part of the process is not trusting it'll work itself out unless you do everything you can to make it happen. If part of the process is not trusting that it'll work out, hit that like button, guys. Sorry. If part of the process is not trusting that it'll work itself out unless you do everything you can to make it happen yourself every single day, then that process is the most anyone could do. Right. I'd fear the process, write actual jokes to punchlines. Do you think I'm not writing jokes? I think that's what you think. But yeah, I mean, absolutely, write jokes. I rehearse my jokes on my run. Good morning, Mike. The process of getting better and getting more successful in your career, your path. I don't think. I love. Yeah, I need to sell myself first. I mean, true. And don't forget, guys, hit that like button if you think I should sell myself. I'm kidding, joking. I know, just being silly. Yeah, I think that a big part of me trusting the process is, oh, we have 52, sorry. I guess it isn't refresh. Because she has no jokes, hard to sell high kick stick. I'm curious, Oki, why do you think I have no jokes? Because I do. I think so. And you're a big supporter of me here, but you think I have no jokes. But it's fine. But yeah, I know, like... Yeah, well, thank you for the gift. 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 John says, you also said Matt Rife has no jokes. He also shows now. Yeah, and he does have jokes. Listen, comedy's subjective. Say, thank you, Waka. You're supposed to keep doing I'm not supposed to do a new 5 every show I have. That's been told to me over and over again this year. People have said, and I tried that, and there are new jokes in there. Yeah, you're going to keep hearing the same jokes, and I'm going to keep tweaking them, and they're going to get better. And some of them might go away completely. I'm convinced this bartending joke, I've been doing this bartending bit, and I'm really working at it. Why do I want to keep it? Because I'm listening to every set, and each piece that gets laughter after laughter after laughter, I'm keeping those because they haven't shifted. Literally listened to all of my stand-up yesterday, like when I was cleaning every single thing on my playlist over and over again to make sure that I am not missing anything, and what was working, what is working now, what I used to say about myself versus now. And like, let me read you something that a comedian friend sent me. Oscar, we're going to have him on next week. Oscar's full-time stand-up comedian. He works a lot on cruise ships, but he hustles his ass. He does headline some places. Rife does the crowd work specials. Michelle is not Rife, right? I don't have a pecker like him. Hi from Alabama. This is what Oscar told me. This was after my shitty ass show at the MC Hotel in January, before I did his show at Dojo. And then I got another spot at the Dojo because I stuck with the advice that he gave me. So he said, because this is the advice, and I also have known this before because I've heard it before from other comics, and they're like, don't do news. Like, I know, John, you don't like Leslie Jones, but this is something you'll agree with that she says in her book. And she says, I used to go in with new material each time I was going on stage, and it kept hurting me. And one of the bookers said to her, why, you were funny this first show, what happened? Why did you change your material? And she said, well, I want to try something new. She goes, he said, no, do what's working. That's why people are coming to laugh. So alright, hang on, this is important. Okay, hang on. It is a very good comment about... Here it is. No, this is August. This is an important comment I want to read. There's no way he's still... David Tell? Of course he's still doing stand-up. Sarah, where have you been? Girl, yes. But they don't get to the place they're in without being funny. There was a thing that Oscar sent me that was... Here it is. Come on. Unless that was on... Well, today. Damn it. Let me see. It was important. He's like, only do what you know is funny. Like, only do what you know is going, like, do your same set over and over again. And then when you get better, that's when, man, I might be off here. I swear to God, I thought he sent it to me on, okay, hang on. This is, I really want to read this because I feel like it's very important. I'm booked on the dojo. I swear Oscar sent me this thing. He said, only do... There was a whole thing that he sent me that it was like, only do the material. Here it is. All right, so why I want to find this is because it's important about what we're talking about. Remember that people who apply into these festivals. Okay, that's one thing. Oh, this is a good one. Can't get up at the dojo the way you can. Everything is relative. Additionally, we can't be everywhere all at once, accepted by everybody. So shift that mindset to expect to be rejected because we can't be everywhere all the time. Don't ask every time to show up. It shows you're committed. There's something, yeah, there was a message that he sent me that was about, I'm sorry, I'm shifting my, that was about doing the same set. You think I have the same jokes, but at the end of the day, you have to stick with what's working, and some of the things aren't working, so I'm shifting it. But I can't do you can't see me do I'm not posting a new 10-minute every week. No, I'm not doing. What would be cool is maybe to post new material, but some of my new material is not working, and I don't want to post shitty ass. Some for the members, you are seeing me in the nitty gritty. What's working, what's not. Those who aren't members are just seeing what I feel like, all right, this is good, let me put it out there. Hi, Trina Drivers, John Francis, what's going on? What's good? So, let's pull out some of my, I writing every day and getting better at writing and hitting punchlines, but also I'm a narrative comic, so sticking to what I know best and do best to me is helpful as well. The bartender bit, it gets the most, one of the top transition laughs, just one of the top laughs on my set usually when I transition from the bartending bit to teaching. I have a new bit about teaching I'm going to try today too. It's not it's not a separate bit, but it's a piece, a new piece that I can add to see if that is going to make some additional more laughs. We got 65 watching, 54 likes. We get to 100. Ooh, it's very enough. Get to at 100 likes right now. We are. Ouch. I'm excited. I'm very excited. We're gonna have a fun weekend this weekend. I get to spend time with John and his daughter and my daughter. Really excited. So you feel like you hear how my whole entire house just creaks. What's on the agenda today? We had a sleepover last night. That's why I'm here. So my niece, my John's daughter, and my daughter are all hanging out. We're gonna have breakfast soon, and then our daughters have practice and leotard fittings, and I have a show tonight, St. Mark's Comedy Club, 10:30. So it's showtime. So I also have There's 111 of you watching. Can you hit that like button? Tap, 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 tap. If you like going after, regardless of where you are in life, today is a Friday, right? So make shit happen for yourself. What is it you want to do today? I want to kick ass on my set. I want to introduce a few things I've been working out specifically yesterday into my set tonight. And I want to make sure I'm prepared with whatever the crowd is. Reading the audience, good morning TJ, is a big part of also how I feel when I'm getting on stage, because let's get stuff done. Yes, Sarah. Reading the audience is important, because when I went on stage last week and I feel like I shifted for a second because I felt like, oh, they're not responding like I was expecting. That's a big thing. When they don't respond as you expect, don't let that mind fuck you or get you all twisted, because sometimes that happens to me. I have to, I want to reheat my coffee for a second. St. Mark's Comedy Club tonight in New York City. Hold on 1 second. I just want to go heat up my coffee and make sure. Ah, fuck. I just did the wrong thing. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Hit that like button. Yeah, don't go anywhere. I'm playing at St. Mark's Comedy Club. I had pinned a comment that John wrote, my John, thank you for getting, Jeffrey, thank you for subscribing. You rock. Hit that like button. Thank you, John Francis.
Flex Friday, collision emoji, flex bicep emoji, flex bicep emoji, flex bicep emoji.
This really needs to be. Why do I do this? This was from dance, where it just, you're opening up your hips. 1, 2, 3. 3. There I. 3. This is how high. No, it's too low. I'm gonna heat up my coffee. Stay right there. It's not. I feel bad because I don't want to wake the girls up. I think that microwave thing might have, because I have a small oven, so definitely have to, this is going to have to be the last time I reheat my coffee up, because my daughter sleeps pretty heavy, but I don't want to, I'm probably waking them up by doing that, but that's okay. We got a busy day ahead of us. Steph Tollev is a comedian I've been like watching, and like just because I find her entertaining. Thank you again for the gift. Yeah, I think that making sure we are working at our best at all times and doing what I'm supposed to do every day. I want to be the funniest I want to be on stage. I want that to happen to me. I want people like, wow, she's great. I have been getting people that have come up to me like, wow, I've been getting more spots. I want to surprise people, like, oh shit. And that's what I said to myself yesterday. Well, who are you? Who's the Cam Patterson, but who's the Cam Patterson within you? That's people are gonna be like, wow, she's really fucking funny. Because I give this example because a lot of people, I really excelled at being a teacher that engaged all students, regardless of if they had special needs, didn't have special needs, or a behavioral problem. I always seem to capture these kids, and like that's what I need to do with my audience. Like people are like, wow, Michelle can do it. Let's just put her into a closet and teach, and she'll be able to put on a musical. Like that's where I feel like if I can translate that in my comedy world, then I'm really that's where like I will hit. That's where myself stand out. I haven't figured that out yet. Because not everybody's divorced. This is like my acne. Getting pimples, keeping my skin clear. Still having to put like acne prevention on your skin at 34. That's great. I love that. Like this is, I will say, I love that I can do all of this and I don't hear the music because it's all taken care of. And this is great. I love it. Great show. Are you being sarcastic or you're serious? No, I'm serious. I'm not saying that in a bad way. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. But I also feel like if you this music sucks. Oh wait, hold on, what is it? Is it? Is this sucking? I think we've done that one a lot too. We pause the music for a second. So it was John who changed your name. No, actually, we took a vote for a couple of days. Actually, I was the one who asked the question if I should change the stream because people had said to me over and over again, and I've had this question over the years, making it hard to watch. Oh boy. If we should change it to just Michelle Traina because I do more than just divorce stories, but for so long I've had this like feeling of like, wow, it's my baby. I mean, I've always enjoyed the concept of this show about a woman who's divorced and wants to make it in her career after divorce. Yeah, he is, because he knows there's more to me than that. Hey, he's my boo. He's looking out for me. Wouldn't expect anything else. So, yeah, I think that I hope that I get to interview. We have Oscar on Tuesday. I hope if I can make it into the city on Thursday and interview Dedrick before his show, that would be great. Hi-Fi. I don't think it's that I don't have to stop talking about divorce. It's just one of the many things, you know. Let's see. Yeah. So we have Oscar on Tuesday. I think we're doing Pat Golden said he's going to come on too. and Ray DeVito. Ray's a person he's got some shows at the Stand that there's other shows and start producing. Ray does a lot of stuff with bigger names, and I would love to have him on. He has a show called Rock Bottom Podcast. Oh, he's not going to mess up my chance. In fact, he's helping me. John, no. John is a good guy. He's my boo. Why would he mess up my chance? He only wants I like these cartoons. Let's see. So it's just, I definitely want to get more invisible because I gotta run today. We got a lot of stuff to do today. So, without making super lots of noise, I would like to do. See how you can do it. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Am I doing this? Back and stretch. It's really good on your back. So my back bend stretch is getting a lot better because I can pull myself up now, as opposed to it's very hard for me to come back up in that pose. I think my contrast is very high on here for some reason. And it also helps my back. Like, it really does. Let me see something. Here's the deal. Why I'm stretching every day is to help my flexibility stay in check, because when I wasn't stretching every day and I was doing high kicks on stage, it was killing me. Oh god, I have to do this thing. Okay. It was like I pulled my muscle. It was rough. And I don't want that to happen. I want to keep being flexible and having no pain when I wake up, because I have osteophytes in my back and my neck. I have arthritis in my neck and in my back, which sucks because I don't want to ever have to have surgery or anything like that. That's why I'm like trying to make sure I don't fucking That's scary in the future because my mom had some kind of surgery on her neck. I forgot what it was called. And she was like laid up for 6 weeks in her 70s, early 70s. She's 77. So that's why we do back bend stretches at 44, and we're going to keep doing them. How old's the oldest person to do a back stretch? I'm just curious. Hi, Mike. How are you? All right. So here's a rundown of what we're doing this coming week. We have interviews with other comics coming up next week. We also have a Kill Tony sign up next Friday, next Saturday. And I'm also going to get tickets to the show. You have arthritis in your hands. I'm probably going to have it at my hips too. How old are you? Do you have it like every day when you're in pain? It's like, I can feel it if I'm like rolling my shoulders back is great, but I have to do these stretches so that I don't feel major pain, you know? Otherwise, if I'm waking up out of bed and I'm not doing these, like even these stretches, this is helpful for this and for your hips. This is what I do with Andrea and watch. So you have this stretch. She taught me you shake your hip back and forth and you extend. And then you come in here and you shake it back and forth and you extend. And then this was the flap. This is supposed to help with hip alignment and all sorts of things. And then you shake it back and forth. And then you're here. And you're back. Hugging it. And I'll tell you right now, it helps my hips, my knees, my neck, my back, everything. And it's this thing, when I'm on stage, you're 59 years old, I tuned in that in. I'm 59 years old. I turned that in until July 19th. That's how I head off. But okay. I don't remember you, Gail, but hello and welcome. And thank you, Mike, for sharing that. You're 59. Do you feel like that you stretching at 59? Do you think that's going to... That's the other thing. It's like, I keep stretching this. I don't want that to stop. That's why I'm upset that I've stopped teaching dance every day, because that has shifted with my flexibility. Because I can notice the difference from my 30s to now, but I'm not teaching every day. I'm not teaching dance every day, so that is a shift. I'm running every day. Running is supposed to be not good for your knees, not good for your hips. So I really should be swimming, but I don't. So I run. I do like running too. Okay. Here we are, guys. It's Friday. We are it's Friday. It's Friday, and it's the weekend. I have a show tonight at St. Mark's, and we are also going to be next week trying for Kill Tony. I don't have any book shows for next week, but the goal of July is tomorrow's August 1st. Before I'm stand up 5 times a week, write new jokes, 15 minutes a day. The majority of that I think I have done. A majority of days. And every single week, let's look back. Okay, ready? Here we go. What's up, everybody? Hit that like button. We are at 54 likes still. That's okay. We'll get up there. Keep it moving. We have, every single week I've done 5 spots, if not more. 4th of July, I'm trying to think what I did here. That was when our kids were away, so yes, I did do that spot every night. 6th, I did a mic, right? 1. I can't remember what the fuck I did these nights. 1, 2, July 11th. I I can't remember these things. What the hell? I was in Atlanta, so that was 9. Last week I did. Last week was 1. Let's do last Friday. 1, 2, 3. Wednesday I had a show. Why am I not remembering this shit? It's not why do you think I'm hanging out in bars? They are mics. That's it. That is a spot. It's what it is. I showed you. I don't know why you think I'm like hanging out. It's what it is. That's the where the show is at. I know it sounds like, oh, you're hanging out at a bar. Unfortunately, I don't want to hang out in a bar. I want to be fucking home or working on stage. I get it. It's not I don't want to hang out at a bar for sure. I don't know if you do. Good morning. You look great this morning. Thank you so much. So we have done those goals. So this week I've done 5 spots. 1, 2. I did 2 on Monday. So Sunday night I did 2 on Monday. I did Tuesday. I did Wednesday. The only one I didn't do one yesterday, but I wrote and stuff. So 5 spots already, and 6 tonight. So every single week this week, I've performed stand-up 5 times or more. Yes, achieved. Thank you, Okie Grower. And I write new jokes every day for 15 minutes at least. Say it's a little bit shifted. I think I'm going to get some of my beautiful children getting up, so I'm going to have to come off. Okay, let's recap. The last day of July, did you hit your habits? What habits do we want to consistently do every day in August? That's what we're going to change this to. And we're going to make that happen. So, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Get your mojo in. It's Friday. Get all that stuff in. Suck the great energy from this day, and I hope you have a wonderful Friday. I will be back on live tomorrow morning. It might look a little different because it's family weekend time, but we'll talk about the show from last night, of course. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification button so you know when I go live. Thank you guys for tuning in so much. Stay tuned for more. I'm Michelle Trina.